somehow. Whatever. Yeah, we just, I don't care. Why would you care? I don't give a fuck at the moment. How to care. How to care. Fucking really give that fucking fuck. Everyone says you need to give 110%. I've got fucking 8% at best. You can take my 8%. I'll give it. I'd love to know what 100% does. Don't know if I've ever attained 100%. No one's attaining 100%. Even these fucking athletes, they're just conning themselves. That's the fucking real job, isn't it? The strength of delusion. They tell you to be rational, but really all the delusional people are fucking, at least they're having a good time in their head, and that's fucking, you can't deny that. There's no denial. Doesn't even enter their minds. Well, they're in denial. They're in denial of reality. And what is reality? Fucking agreed upon by fucking people you don't respect? Yeah, that's fucking it. All those three idiots think the same thing, so that's reality, I guess. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that a beautiful thought? Isn't it a scary thought, but isn't it a beautiful thought? Maybe we don't vote with pieces of paper. Maybe we vote with our minds. Maybe we vote with our consciousnesses. And imagine, when you got to come to terms with shit and sort shit out, like look at all the dirt and clear it all out. And, we're kind of doing a bit of a cleansing, a bit of a cleaning. All these cockheads, but they won't get out. They'll get out. Or maybe it's just another realisation, some time in the past, years ago, before. Let me narrow it down for you. Maybe 3 or 4 cycles ago, where we, used to believe in, like the chieftain. We used to have like kings. Realised that was fucking dumb. And religion, and they were all turned into fucking cunts. And emperors, they turned into fuckheads. And we had presidents, elected presidents and governments. It's all fucking fake news. You don't have to do it. Fugazi. It's a fugazi. Can't even say it. I guess what I'm saying is, we hand over our power to these systems thinking that they know things, and it gives us somewhat of security, makes us docile, handing over our own intent in our own world to some other trusted official or priest or fucking witch doctor. To be honest, I'm in for the age of a witch doctor. I'd take some voodoo right now, or some other mystic practices. You just gotta remember, it's all fucking fugazi. Even though I want to do my best to believe that Bashar guy. I fucking love that guy. He channels fucking. But isn't that it? He believes it. He's got other people to believe it, and that makes things more real, which is scary, but good. We can make. What else can we make you believe? It's all make believe. Enough ancient stories turn into physical matter, bringing ideas out. But yeah, and coming out of the fine art world, that was our belief. We used to think everything was finite. We used to argue with each other with clans. You know, we had different teams with different jerseys on. Very simple to figure out who was who back then. We all had there was no jersey clash, you know. 11 AD and 14 something. There's no Guernsey clash. No clash of the Guernseys. Everyone was divided. Whites, blacks, Jews. Where's that? I don't know. I know nothing about history. I could make you believe it for 30 seconds and make a point. And that's all every other fuckhead does. And done that, grind my gears. Framing every situation. I've got the right idea. Well, let me tell you this fact. Shut up. How can the world be so fucked up when everyone on the internet is right all the time? Their perspective is perfect. Everyone you listen to is fucking spot on. The world's in shambles. If they just started listening to people talking that have the answers, things could be better. Which just means everyone's fucking wrong. Everyone's way off. No one's fucking anywhere near the goalposts. Or some fucking 5D, 6D, I don't know how many Ds, how many dimensionals we can go up. Probably infinite. They're moving the goalposts. But yeah, I was trying to say, you know, that's what we had to do. We had to fight each other for resources and some other crap and hate each other, and we had to do that to get here. Kind of always know it's a bit dumb. I can't be bothered fighting some other guy, but he said the king said, oh, those guys think you're gay. And they go, I'm not gay, I'll get my sword. I'll kill them and rape their women. And that's been the war machine for, I don't know, 40,000 years. Look, I don't know what Egyptian culture was doing 20,000 years. Maybe they were peaceful, maybe they were warring. I don't know. But, you know, at least 2,000 years of warmongering, the spirit of the war machine has been going strong. And it definitely has had its plunders. You know, it's been enriched in spoils of drugs and power and ecstasy and, unfortunately, babies and children. A bit much. Fucking sniffing heroin and fucking horses and enough, mate. Yeah, they fucking eat kids, and somehow that's an easier thing to do. Yeah, they eat kids. It's way more pros. People are like, yeah, at least eating them's fine. I'm not out here fucking getting veal to suck me off. I'm not some freak. I'm not some farming freak. But you know, the billionaires are no different than the farming types of your whatever your southern state is that your coven fuckers and your two heads are from. For us, it's like Tasmania, New Zealand. I'm sure America's Canada or Mexicans. You don't like me. Anyway, insert your own political flip side to that coin. I'm not going to explain it. What I am going to, I'm not even going to explain. I'm just going to fucking. But yeah, that war machine of convincing everyone there's not enough, hate each other, I'll control you, blah, blah, blah. Look, it's an idea. It's one idea. It's not the greatest idea. It's been fucking going around a bit. The message has been spread. Which is pretty funny, because like, anyone that repeats like a quote of some like nice information, or repeats a comic, or does like another joke, or does a remix of a song, like, someone did that. That was already, someone else did that. Stop copying someone. Like, sometimes all the right things have been said, but we forget them because we don't remember them and talk about them. But dumb ideas can get spread around like wildfire. Yeah, keep giving me stupid ideas. Yeah, keep talking about that. But no, don't say anything good. Did you think of that yourself? Did you think of that epiphany? No, someone else did in the 1800s. I can't think of that, but it resonates with the moment. If I was smart enough, I'll give you a fact. I don't have one. But yeah, and it just like suppresses good ideas. They don't get shared around enough. So there's that. That's a problem. And But it's all in the mechanisms of control and compression and depression. It's always like, for the women, it's always like, there's a glass ceiling. For men, it's a tall poppy syndrome. Whatever it is, you try to excel, some cunt's pushing you back down. Them the rules, baby. That's what happens when you're in the mud crab bucket. We're just a bunch of fucking mud crabs. Just crabbing, stuck in a bucket. And we're actually pretty content with that bucket. They give us sludge and we're hanging out. It's a bit of a party with our friends. And then fucking some cunt tries to get out and like, oi, nah, not you, fucking stay with us. We're in a bucket. We're bucket crabs. We've given up on the ocean. We've given up on the openness of the ocean. We're confined in this bucket, buddy. We're bucket crabs. And we're staying down here. And you're just like, fucking, can some god grab me out of this bucket and eat me? I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not staying in here. These guys are getting crabby. And yeah, that's, yeah. But, you know, you can't say things like that because it's harder. The opposite version of whoever people think I am, they have it way harder than me, so I should shut the fuck up. And you're right. There is supposedly 8 billion people. Who knows where I sit on that spectrum? Everyone's on a spectrum. We're always trying to find where we are. Am I at the top of the spectrum? Am I down the bottom? Am I... Who knows? It's probably the worst place to be would be just be bang average in the middle of all spectrums. Because then you're just like, nah mate, you've got no disadvantage, no advantages, you can't complain or excel. So, fucking cop that cunt. The people below you are disabled, the people ahead of you are just smarter and better than you. So, you're stuck in the middle. And you can't say it. You can't say it sucks, because there's fucking 49.99999 fucking cunts worse than you. Yeah, there's also 49.99999 cunts fucking heaps better than me. And I can see it. I can look over the fence and go, fuck, that looks pretty good. Then I look down there, down to the gutter, and I'm like, oh, they look like they're having a good time. They're really leaning in to their mental retardations. I got a certificate. The world is so crazy. The concept of licenses and certificates fucking freak me out. Look at this piece of paper from my fucking government daddy said I could do this. If you have a boss, you just have another dad. That's the way they fuck it. I got too many dads. I'm trying to get rid of me dads. I'm trying to turn my dads into mums. Pay for their sex changes. He meant like he wanted to get fucked and sucked, but I took it the wrong way and got him a gender changer doctor. Yeah, fucking poetic perfectness there. Yeah, but what I was saying about what I was trying to say, what I was trying to think, what I was trying to fucking reach out is all those systems are based in finite. And I don't know about you. Scarcity, I just don't know. Now maybe that's fucking hashtag birth freedom, that's fucking rich kid westerner white boy with his perspective of there's enough. But the idea of there being an infinite amount is kind of feels way more right than there isn't. Yeah, sure, the manpower, the skills and the tools and technology to siphon it, use it. Sure, I think we're getting better at that, but we can't say that. Can't say things are getting better. Things are getting better, things are getting fucking worse at the same time. The extremes are expanding. And it will not reach no end. Because it is infinite. Well, that's my hypothesis. That's my 36 years of pondering. And I tell you what, I'll be fucking happy if I'm wrong. I won't be that happy if I'm right. Because I'll have to act like I'll have to be that fucking, well, I'll have to be humble. See, that was a hard one it's hard to reach from my lexicon. Not an emotion I tune into. So I'll have to be humble when I'm finally correct. Just like, yeah, I'll just listen to my intuition. I know that's more voodoo speak for some fucking metaphysical realists out there. But yeah, that's me. I believe in the infinite. I'll die on that hill. And I'll act accordingly. But I do think that we've built an economy from finite resources, fear-mongering. And I don't want to shame that spirit of humanity and the part of us of who we are. Radical acceptance. But it's time to move into other realms of possibility. I feel like everything we've experienced for the last 40,000 years as a species and beings in this realm is only like a fine percentage, I'd say maximum 12-30% of a 360 wedge of possibility. You've got another 330 degrees of unknown. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that terrifying? But what is on that other side? What is on that collective psychological blind spot? We're all looking out one way. We're all living in one motion. What else? What are the other possibilities? What are the other frames of perception? But yeah, I believe we've built an economy on finite resources. I think we should build an economy on infinite resources. Like human beauty, human expression, human excellence. Look, we're so fucked up and we're looking at that collectively. Yes, we're so fucked up. Fuck, we've done a lot of good shit too. No one brings that up. Don't bring up all the good shit. But whole entertainment business, that's like billions of dollars. Something didn't exist. And it came out of nothingness. And it's got a value of millions of dollars. Because of its innate beauty, captures people's awareness and their attention. We are in the farming of attention age. Is that infinite? Finite? I don't know, they're going for every fucking bit of it, the tech guys, aren't they? I could, I still think if you want to slow down all those fucking tech freaks, tech geeks, if you're really scared of them building godlike AI, probably fucking, what are the odds it could make it better anyway? Flip of a coin. They just want to be in charge. Everyone knows that. Boring. But nah, I think if you want to stop the fucking nerds from science, and if you're really scared of technology getting out of hand in like a arms race and killing ourselves, we would have done it with the bomb. If we were going to do it, we would have done it there. I guess AI's out of our hands. I think that's the big problem. Yeah, possibly. But you know, if you want to stop these nerds from fucking creating a godlike demon computer entity, I'd send a platoon of Instagram models ranging on another spectrum of horniness to prudeness, and just barrage these nerds with premium. See, now we're in the sex. How easy it is does a company get into sex slavery? Pretty quick, you know. You've got to tackle those guys, send heaps of whores at them. Oh, you need to get whores. Oh, you got to better kidnap them at birth and stick them with heroin and do fucked up shit. There's not many leaps. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long for many leaps of logic to just start collecting, pimping out generations of beautiful ladies to manipulate dumb and intelligent men. Lonely, dumb men. That's what I'm trying to do. It's really the long play of this Thou FM. I'm hoping I stir up such a problem for the government that I get honeypotted by some, I'm going to say, Asian spy. And Russian spy would get me too. Look, an Israeli spy would get me as well. I'll be honest, I'm pretty weak at the knees when it comes to the ladies. But yeah, I'm trying to talk aloud, think aloud. But yeah, I'm trying to convince these spy nations that I've got proper data, exclusive files and photos. I'll get honeypotted by their best sexual agents. It's hard out there in the dating market. Just yeah. Anyway, trying to fucking hold on to trains of thought. Let them go. Well, we need to catch a few. Yeah, there's fucking Thou of them. We're yimmy yammering, we're jabbering, So yeah, this is what we found. We played these nice little chords. I didn't play them that well. I played them for a long time, and it took a while to really get started today, to find, because I always just want to find some little idea to give momentum, and who knows where it goes. And this is today's. It's pretty poorly patched in, but I feel like we had enough. staring at you, dreaming of what could be with you. See, I'm good at rhyming. Tell you I've been dreaming. I got to say that I'm with you. Don't forget that I know who you are. I've been staring at you, hoping you will Keep the perverts away. Keep them from fucking creeping. This thou of impromptu radio show. It's so improvised. I haven't even learned how to say impromptu yet. Well, fucking look at that. So, yeah. 5D radio. Coming at ya. This is Thou FM. I am your host, Sloppy Joe. We haven't said it yet. With all the information going about, we still haven't said the thing that will fix anything. We haven't, not yet. I'll keep meditating on it. I'll tell you one of my toxic beliefs. One of my fucking red flags. First of all, my first red flag is anytime someone says, "What's your red flag?" I just think red fag straight away. I picture a beautiful 28-year-old, curly red, short red hair, jacked, gay man. Anytime anyone asks what my red flags are, my brain goes straight to beautiful ginger demeaning word, but I'm not trying to, it's just what goes in my head. There's no hate. I think we can all admit as the human species that the ginger, when hot, in the categories of 8, 9s and 10s, fuck, they are good. Either sexes, either sexuality preferences. A good ginger is a fucking beautiful thing to look at. And they've always got a decent personality because everyone called him a ginger and gave him shit for fucking 15 years in school. And on some level that gives you character, even though it's mean and it's terrible and you should do it to people, they come out a little bit better. There's no scientific evidence apart from just existing and seeing the profits of beautiful leather-headed gingers prospering through the world. They're about. I'm not going to give you them by names because then you'll know that I'm following them. Yeah, that's that's definitely one of my red flags. That's a fucking hate the terminology because I'm a bit of a cunt, but I'm a fun cunt. I'm not like a mean, nasty cunt. But like people say shit like that, and they say shit like, what are your red flags? I'm like, you want me to explain my psychological blind spots? If I'm aware of these psychological difficulties and deficiencies, and I know about them, and I do nothing about them, I'm a right cunt. I'm a right absolute terrible, like bottom of the bottom. For me to know my red flags, I can't notice them, darling. If anything in this day and age, in this dating cycle, we should be just pointing them out the other person's. You can see it on the other people's foreheads. You can see it hugely, just written on there like a billboard, or in their eyes, their dead soul eyes. So yeah, that annoys me because I don't know my psychological blind spots. Well, I shouldn't. I'm trying to. I'm looking within. I'm accepting of my darker side. I'm actually I got no problem fucking hating myself and the debauchery. It's the I gotta fall in love with the successful me. I gotta accept happy me. For some reason he gets pushed aside. So yeah, I can't remember what I was even thinking about before I was getting into it, but which is a good sign. That's a good sign. Hashtag Burger Freedom. We're nearly time's up, dolls. Time's up. Fucking 2 hours of this nonsense. So yeah, thank you for me. We'll catch you on the sonic waves today. This is the sound, this is the catchment we have found on the open sound savannas. Sound safari. Tuned in. I'm not gonna say a beauty, I don't mind him, he's alright. But we'll see how I feel in the later, because I felt like I didn't like the other days. Other people refer that to yesterday's. And I thought, I listened to that again, and you know what, I fucking did like it. It was simple, but I did like it. I did like it in the end. It fucking tickled me. And this tickled me at some stage just when I was playing it. When I played this melody, I was like, wow, this is so much more broken than I thought it was. When that was way more the top motif. I thought, but you know, it's trying to, the brokenness adds to the wobby sobby. You know, it's I'm really going with a plan, but yeah, this is what we got. This is the track a day. Keep the perverts away. There's a fucking there's some jargon thrown at you as well. Try to be as open and transparent. Trying to open the line between this realm, can you see? The realm above my head, through being and out of my mouth. I'm not trying to think, I'm just trying to speak. Thinking's overrated. Saying shit is where it's at. Just say shit. Just say shit. If you're scared of consequences, find out in this day and age there's no such thing. As long as you're not like a rising star athlete and you do some type of drink driving, then you'll get punished and you'll get shamed. You'll get the exact same news intensity about someone speeding and drink driving as like a 24-year-old young pro athlete. How could they do this? Is there a fucking stain on society? Don't they know how? And all their fucking stupid talking points. They get as much as a scolding as people raping and murdering and eating children. If that's not enough, laundering illegal substances like drugs to pay off other sex criminals, which are politicians. That's alright. What's the old adage? If I owe the bank $100, I've got a problem. If I owe the bank $1 million, the bank's got a problem. It's just like, if you're dirty, you get filthy is somehow the logic of these structures. But again, I try to reiterate, I try to express, that's our own fault. We keep handing over these powers. Just trust yourself and look after people. Look, if it's a human who's looked after and got their needs met and not molested, there's a good chance they're going to turn out to be a pretty alright person. Alright, maybe there's 12% of people who are psychos, but when 88% of the people who are going wrong, we can look after the psychos. They just need care as well, believe it or not. They're sick, but we don't see their sickness. We see their drive, their drive to hold away the shame, so they get in positions of power, so then they can do what they're going to do. They're like Dexters. They're all Dexters, but instead of Dexter channeling his thing for murdering murderers, they just go, give me baby fetus. I'll eat baby fetus. Yummy. But look, I love how this is like, I've never believed anything the government says. Why am I believing this? Why am I believing this side of the story? Don't want to put me fucking full hat on it. I'm guessing it's fabricated. So easily everyone believed, yep, of course the billionaires would eat babies and it seems a bit extreme. It seems a bit like fucking bit much. It's like your mate that went on a bender and said he went for 5 days, he didn't sleep, and he had he's hanging out with all these women. Nah, he had his mate's sister's wife over and did coke in a hotel room for fucking 4 hours and freaked out. But he's fucking putting mayo on it. And they're just putting mayo on it because what it does is makes everyone believe that every person they come aside they don't know legitimately as a human being, everyone is a demon. Everyone is a fucking sex addict, drug addict, peddler, meddler. Everyone that's out of your circle of your being, they are the worst things to don't talk to them. Which is how do you create a society of a well-oiled beings and you can't rub up shoulders with people? And you can't rubbing up shoulders with if you think everyone's a fucking demon-eating baby fucker. But, you know, that's just me. You know, that's just what I think. I don't think it actively. It's not like I'm dug in on the position. I thought it. I'm airing it out. But fucking do I believe in it? I don't know. Can I make you believe it? Definitely. Yeah, like, what did it happen in like 2009? They've had like 6 years, I don't know, they're all like in Hollywood. I'm pretty sure they can figure out to get one of these sickos to write a script. Aren't they all in the fucking entertainment business? Aren't they all in the illusion business? And now they're fucking throwing out that aliens exist. Fuck off. I'm sure aliens exist, but they don't exist in this mean. They've just got fucking really advanced technology, and they're just gonna shoot holograms, and they're gonna convince people that there's aliens. There's not. There is aliens, but not these ones. It's just fabricated governmental Houdini Fugazi. That's what it seems like to me. But you know, who knows? I definitely don't know. Well, what's the legal term? Allegedly. I love it. I love that. Allegedly, you can say whatever you want. You can just you can say Ellen DeGeneres fingered 4-year-olds allegedly. Ellen Diddy and Ashton Kutcher fucked kids together allegedly. Just fucking throw allegedly over it, yeah. That's lawyer speak. Do we owe Michael Jackson an apology as a species? Do we need to... Fuck, I don't know if you remember this, but through the 2000s and 90s, every talking head would just make wacko, jacko, pedophile, sicko jokes about how creepy and rapey this guy is. Even though all the ones that defend him were like the kids that hung out with him, like Macaulay Culkin and Aaron... Bloodhead. He looked pretty fucked up, but he looked like a child of molest. Not gonna don't want to call out those red flags you can see on people's faces, but he looked like a child of molest, and he smoked meth to forget. Aaron Carter, is his name? I don't fucking know. Macaulay Culkin looks pretty level-headed, but you know, he had millions of dollars. You could probably fucking get a psychologist to rationalise anal rape. But do we? Was he just the perfect scapegoat in an era? Look, I don't know much. But I know people turn on you pretty fucking quick. Like, if you're just like at a party and you just like drink beer and everyone's doing cocaine, they'll make you do cocaine. Or you gotta leave. Now, does that macro thicken the micro or whatever? They're like, yeah, Michael, you're a sicko, you wanna fucking fiddly diddle with fucking Diddy and Ashton. He's like, oh no. That's a terrible Michael Jackson voice. And he went to the party and he didn't diddle, and then they just go, well, fucking scapegoat this guy. Pin it on him. Pin it on Wacko Jacko. And on about the proper outcry and results that happened to Cosby. And he deserved it. He was a fucking crazed, fucked up sex criminal. Fucking drugging 27 plus ladies' drinks over decades. So that's just a fraction of a fraction. He's a real fucking... He's a Dormer type. He's a Jeffrey Dormer. He just didn't eat the bodies afterwards. He was full on watermelon and chicken. I don't even fucking think that's funny, but that's for the dumb populace. But yeah, that got a fucking, you know, he got a proper fucking shaming. Louis C.K., very sick, but still somewhat human. Still very sick and should be ashamed, but I think he's going through it. So this is me trying to fucking rationalise because I like Louis C.K. I don't know, fuck me. But there was people that fucking supported Michael J through the whole thing. They loved his music so much. They're like, mate, you see how protective he is of his hands. He'd be double wrapped at least. He's not passing on any venereal diseases. So that's good. I don't think you care about STDs when you're just about to get eaten. Yeah, fair. It's probably the one thing that'll save you from getting eaten is the old HIV. And they're not going to release you in the wild, are they? They got those trapdoors. Ooh. But yeah, that's just some of the fucked up shit that's been happening. Fucking the refs had enough. He's blowing the whistle. Cut it out. Fucking hell, guys. This is getting out of control. Someone's got to go in the sin bin. Sin, mate. Get out of here. I guess that'll do it for today. We'll see you today. Ciao, guys. This is Thou FM.